2. What's up with y'all, bro? Nothing too serious today, man. Nothing too crazy. You know, basically have lunch with me, man. We having cassava leaves today. I think I showed y'all cassava leaves before. But yeah, man, a lot of what y'all be seeing me eat, bro. I don't be just eating these items for the videos, bro. I regularly be eating this. You know, every now and then I eat some junk food. You know, I might go get like some Taco Bell or something. Or probably like what I really like, Chipotle. Might go get a Chipotle burrito. But regularly, this is what I'm eating, bro. What y'all see me be eating, that's what I be eating regularly. Y'all feel me? I can't speak for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Some people be eating some crazy. I don't know if they really like eating that or if it's really just for the cameras. Most of what y'all see me eat, bro, is just genuinely what's on my regular menu, bro. Lil J Saucy 3, what's up? Y'all talk to me this live, man. Y'all see this? It say you see this or no? Yes. J Saucy 3, I see your comment. Y'all talk to me this live. Drop some questions. Drop some comments. Y'all questions y'all got for me, man. Mahdi Garbahanzadeh said, Tun Sahur. Said, can you put your hand, Coop said, can I put my hand over the camera? Malcolm Wallace, the machine. He said, N-word. Yo, Rush Driver said, smoke weed, Snoop Dogg, after I'm done eating, man. I got you. My boy Silent One said it is 4 a.m. in England right now. Shout out to Silent One for being up, tuning into the live, man. Me and you, we eating cassava leaf right now. Silent One, here you go. Bon appetit. Y'all talk to me. Y'all ask me questions in the live. I'm going to answer them. Where am I from? Originally, bro, I am from West Africa, Cote d'Ivoire. West Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, brother. Rush Driver, where you from? One second. You from India, my guy. Shout out to India, man. So do you speak Tagalog? Kumastaka. Yo, shout out to Big Bean. He said, are you in camouflage more? Everything's fine, man. Yo, shout out to Solian. Big Bean, what's up, Big Bean? What's up, Big Bean, yo? What's the word? Yeah, when y'all see me with the Scully, I'm incognito mode, incognito. Not much, Big Bean. I'm just eating right now, you heard? Having like late dinner. What's everybody got going right now? What are y'all up to? What are you guys up to, yo? My boy Silence said on the news a few days ago, dang, there's 150 S in the UK a day. I mean, you gotta be careful out there. I mean, everybody out there is carrying a blade, bro. What's up, Elena Day? How are you? I see your message saying hi, man. Hi back. Yeah, Solon, I'm one of the top aviator jet pilot fighters for the Navy, bro. Yeah. My boy Solon asked me, do I have an appointment with the Special Forces? Yes, I do. I got an appointment with the Special Forces, Solon. Like you see me with this on incognito. Big Bean said, am I the only one? What, in the chat right now, Big Bean, or what you mean? I like when y'all come in the chat. Interact. Elena, I am doing well. Elena Day, how are you? Y'all ask me whatever y'all want to ask me in the chat, man. I'm going to respond. No, I never got the COVID vaccine, but I got COVID. All I can say is COVID was no joke, bro. COVID had you in the bed. You can't sleep, but you're tired. You know what I mean? So long. I'm more of a Navy SEAL, brother. Navy pilot. I'm sure those guys got to go through the most ruggedest of ruggedest training. So if I'm going to be compared to anyone, compare me to those guys. How are you guys' Tuesday going? I'm hoping you guys all had a beautiful Tuesday. I ain't gonna lie, that was busting. What I just ate was busting. Yeah, that joint was hitting. Y'all ask me some questions, man. What y'all want to know about your boy YS? What y'all want to know about your boy YS, man? Excuse me. I'm sure y'all got questions for me, right? You know? I told one of my subscribers I was gonna be live around like 6. Big Bean, thanks for the sub, yo. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot, man. Make sure you check out the content also. Don't just sub and you not active. You gotta sub and be active. You know what I mean? Comment on the videos. Talk some trash to me under the videos, you know? You know what I mean? I appreciate all you guys' support. Honestly, I love doing content for y'all, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's fun. At first, it was kind of awkward, but now that I'm months into doing content, I love it. Personally, I just wish I had the ability to really focus on it all day. Like now, I'm definitely trying to get into it more. But doing content's a blast, bro. It's like you're in your own little world for real. You know, you're in your own little world. You got people from all over connecting with you. It's lit. I would not want to do content. Really, the best part about doing content, he said, when I see you with your style, I want to go get some Navy rhythm training. Yeah, Salam, man. Shout out to you, bro. I'm glad you like my drip, bro. You know, I like the ski mask, but I'm the type of guy I don't want to have the ski mask that everybody has. So I ended up getting the Bakavla. That's what they call this one, Sahara. It's like the Sahara Desert Bakavla. Yeah, bro. So I seen like a blue one, like the color of this shirt. Tough. I wanted to get that one too, but I just never ended up getting into it. But thank you, man. I appreciate that you like the swag so long. Shout out to Big Bean, number one. Thanks for supporting the channel, Big Bean. Make sure you also you gotta tap into the Patreon, man. You gotta be the first member on the Patreon. You know, I haven't had any members join the Patreon yet, so I'm trying to see who's gonna be my first Patreon member. The best part about the Patreon, you get to see content that I probably wouldn't post on YouTube, and I have merchandise kind of on there. You know, so get to that Patreon. Let's rush that Patreon, man. We gotta get that Patreon busting. I gotta wake up one day and I just got like, I don't know, 1,500 people on the Patreon or something. I don't know. Something crazy. Yeah, I know I'm hitting some gas right now, man. If you was a youngin', stay away from this. Until you get older. So, Jan, I am in the USA, broski. What about you? Where are you at with it, man? I think you told me you was in India. Or was that someone else? If you're in India, Kumastaka. Big Bean in the US. Shout out to Big Bean. Where you from, Big Bean? What part of the US? We mess around being the same city. You feel me, Big Bean? Y'all being shy in the chat though, man. Y'all ain't really flooded me with no questions, bro. I need y'all to flood me with some questions and I'll give y'all some answers. Big Bean from Minnesota? What? What part of Minnesota, broski? I've been out there. I got people out there. Yeah, I got people out there in like Bloomington. And I'm kind of like by the Midwest, bro. So Lon, I can't disclose exactly what state I'm in, but I'm kind of. Oh snap, Big Bean, you stay right by some of my folks, man. I done came out there and went to the Mall of America, stuff like that. That's lit. That's lit. Minnesota's a good place. But yeah, Solon, I can't disclose exactly where I'm at because I'm trying to be discreet, broski. Otherwise, if I wasn't, I wouldn't have this on. You know what I mean? I would just be on here looking like my normal self. But it's kind of like my online persona, you know what I'm saying? That way, if I'm walking to the gas station, the only way you gonna recognize is me is by voice, unless for some reason, you recognize me somehow. I don't know. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, man. But yeah, Solon, I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all can ask me whatever y'all want to ask me, whatever y'all want to know. Certain answers I obviously can't disclose just because, but I'll try to pretty much answer. Can I walk to the mall? I said you could walk to the mall. That's lit. I know you be at the mall almost every weekend shopping or just walking around. Yeah, the Mall of America is lit, man. It's a good vibe. hmm It's like one of the biggest malls in the U.S. or something like that. That's dope that you live right there. You can walk to the mall, man. Minnesota's a good place for real. I had a young man the other day ask me on here. He said, "Do I got a girlfriend?" And the answer was no. And the reason I don't have a girlfriend is because my finances is not right. Now, me saying that, that's not me saying that's all to a relationship. But if you got a girl, you gotta make sure your bag is right. The reason is, bro, you gotta be able to treat your lady. When I say treat your lady, it doesn't mean you always gotta buy her things, but y'all gotta be able to go on dates. Y'all gotta be able to take vacation. Y'all gotta be able to go shopping. You know, he said, has life changed since Donald Trump or what? I would say it changed for everyone. So Jan, life changed for every person. A lot of the services are cut off. A lot of programs stopped. But I would say life changed for everybody. It just got tougher. But it's just a matter of adapting. You gotta be able to adapt. There's no telling when things are gonna change in your city or your town or your country. So life is all about adaptation, man. You gotta be able to adapt. You can't always have it your way or be comfortable forever. So adapting is a key part of life. You know, so it's everyone has to adapt. Everyone has to learn to adapt in life because things change constantly. That's one thing that's always gonna remain consistent. Change. You might be in a neighborhood for 5 years. It doesn't mean your neighborhood is gonna look the same for the next 5 years. You're gonna make some new buildings. Some buildings are gonna go away. Change. So always be able to adapt. That's a good question though, Salon. I like that. We need more good questions like that, man. Type in the chat. I'm responding to most questions. But back to what I was saying, yeah, if you're gonna have a girlfriend, bro, wife, your money gotta be right because as a guy, you gotta understand, like, yeah, you can have a little bit of money, but that money ain't gonna keep your relationship exciting. You could take your girl to the best restaurant in your city 2, 3 times, bruh. Fourth time, fifth time, it might start to get boring. Because people like to see new things. That's why life is exciting. Imagine you had, $1 million. Not to say money's everything, but it gives you an advantage to having resources. So if you had $1 million, you and your girlfriend are bored, y'all could get on a private jet and go to Japan, bro. Regular people who don't have that type of bread, they can't do that. So if they're having issues within their relationship, they can't get up and do something that can, like, bring new excitement to their relationship. So, I had a girlfriend once before, so I understand that having more resources is more better if you want to have a girl. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you start dating a girl, the first thing your girl will hit you with is, things are just not the same no more. Was he hit you with that? I mean that some of the excitement is leaving. Y'all probably not doing as much things as y'all used to when y'all first start dating, but all that come with having a bag, bro. So focus on getting your bag up before you focus on getting a girl, because you gotta be able to entertain her. She not just there to be one of your guys. She wanna do exciting things, boy. She wanna go on vacation. Because at the end of the day, bro, your girls, she's on social media. There's other girls online who make their life seem lavish. So it's not her fault, but she's seeing that type of stuff. So it's like she wants to see what that's like. She want to see what it's like going to Greece. She want to see what it's like going to the UK. So your bag got to be right, because you can only take your shorty to the same movies, a theater so many times, the same restaurant so many times. Yeah, what's up, JYN? I told you I was gonna go live around like 7. You can only do that so many times, man. You gotta have a bag so you can do more exciting things. Take her skydiving, take her on a cruise. Women want to do stuff like this. They want to go out of the country. You know what I mean? They want to go on the camel, ride camels in the desert in Cairo, Egypt. Why? Because there's other women doing this. So get your bag right, man. There's always gonna be a chance to have a girlfriend. That's one thing I'm gonna say. So focus on getting resources, getting crib. Yeah, you went skydiving with your girl. Now that's something she'll never forget. I don't went skydiving with my ex. We both went skydiving. That's a memory she's gonna have forever. You know, because it was new and exciting to both of us. You know what I'm saying? So having a girl come with having resources, man, and keeping your girl come with keeping resources, because you gotta be on your A game when you got a girl, bro. You gotta make sure you take care of yourself. You gotta have your nice clothes on there all the time. Be presentable. So it's like you gotta have your resources in line. My boy JYN said he just came from one of his shorty's crib. That's what's up, man. But at the end of the day, come with having money, bro. Sustaining a relationship come with having money. And don't get me wrong, the millionaires, they have problems with their girls, but their girl will be thinking like, man, look, he got $1 million. Like, we could work through these problems, you feel me? Like, unless she got like a crazy bag, but still then it's like, she's always gonna think like, I got $1 million. I can't go be with someone else that don't got $1 million. Yeah, you went bungee jumping with your girl. So those are the experiences women live for, like those type of excitement, because my boy, so my mom money. Your mom got that bread. She a doctor, you feel me? But your mom having that bread make it allow her to give you more resources to do stuff like that. Go skydiving. If Mom Deuce ain't had that cheese, you not going skydiving. Mom Deuce make sure she got that cheese right. Big Bean, bungee jumping sounds fun. But these are things you could do more of when your resources is right. Because women, they want to do these things in a relationship. They don't want to just go see a movie all the time, go get dinner all the time. These are basics, bro. These are basics. There's guys out here that's flying your girl to Miami. Everything paid for, taking her shopping. Yeah, you could say those guys are simping from your perspective, but from a female's perspective, those are the guys that they're giving them a new experience of life. If you get it, you know what I mean? Because you always gotta look at both perspectives, not just yours. Like those are the guys that this girl's never been on a yacht. She's going on a yacht My boy JYN said he got a story. What's your story? You know, she's never been to Miami. She's never been to Neiman's Marcus. Like, is this person showing her those experiences? So those experiences are gonna like, no disrespect, they're gonna outweigh some of your experiences because they're new. So you see guys that be mad, sad that they lost they girl to a guy with more money. Is bro, she went over there because he had more resources. He had more new experiences to show her. That's why she went over there. She might maybe not even like the dude like you think, but she went over there because the resources. You know, so you could be more handsome than dude, taller than dude. If he got more resources than you, he could hit your shorty. He could get your shorty because he could show her new things. So as a dude, you want to keep that shorty, keep it cool, get your bag up. Even if that don't work out with that shorty, the next shorty come and mess with you, she might not leave you because your bag is right. You know, it's very important. Even to have a family, you need a bag. Taking care of kids. He said this one time, me and my mom, my dad, sister, my brother, and his girlfriend went to the Bahamas. But you see, Mom Dukes got the bag to take you, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, his girlfriend, and your girlfriend to the Bahamas. That's resources, bro. If Mom Dukes and your pops ain't had those resources, no Bahama trip. So they show you the importance of resources to the point where it's like, you might want to do that when you're older. So you got to get your resources right. It's all about resources, man. Always get your resources up. And there's going to be a lot of girls, always. But you got to have the resources to keep those girls around. Those girls don't want to be sitting in a one apartment studio for the rest of their life. She might do it with you for like a year or two, but after a year or two, it's like, it's old. Nah, facts, it's old. Like, cause you know I've talked to a few women, and like I know how they mind kind of like operating in a sense, cause they've told me like, look, I'm not trying to keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Yeah, you got drip, but get your resources up so you could be able to take whoever you want to the Bahamas, like Mom's Dukes showing you right now that when you got the resources, you could do whatever you want. Really. Going to the Bahamas, not too many people would even ever go to the Bahamas, JYN, no lie. It's grown-ups that ain't never been to the Bahamas, you know? So my dude's got her resources right. She could do that. She could do that. She take y'all to Disney World on her tab. She take y'all to Six Flags if she want. It's her resources, A1. All the youngins out there, get your resources, A1, man. But y'all can ask me more questions in the chat, bro. You know, I was really just rambling, giving y'all a spiel. Y'all ask me more questions in the chat, man. I'm gonna answer them junks. Oh man, I'm gonna answer them junks. Or y'all want me to do story time? I'm trying to think of what story I can even tell y'all. Your birthday Saturday. Yeah, see my dude's renting out your birthday on a go-kart arena for you on Saturday because she got that bag. Once again, your mom and your pops got that bag. They making things shake. They ain't had that bag. You might as well get a birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. Ain't nothing wrong with Chuck E. Cheese, but I'm just saying, like, people without that bag, they birthday at Chuck E. Cheese, man. If the kids or their family got that bag, they getting special stuff like, you know, renting out the whole go-kart arena for them. Stuff like that. It's all about that bag, man. I gotta make sure our bag is right. You know what I'm saying? What else y'all want to know about YS, man? We gonna be here till 7:30. So that's about what? 18 minutes. That boy JYN got a birthday on Saturday, man. Boy got a birthday on Saturday. Yeah, your dad got that bag for show. You know what I mean? Police sergeant, he got the bag right. But you see, your dad did it right though. Your dad got a nice career, a bag right. Got your mom a doctor, she got a bag right. So this fam is situated. That's how it's supposed to go. That's a good family structure right there. But two people can't have mad kids and none of them got their bag right. That's a problem. That means everybody about to struggle. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people in that predicament, but your dad and your mom, they good. Your mom a doctor, your dad a police surgeon. At the end of the day, his resources is good. Her resources is good. Y'all can have a good life, man. Y'all just gotta like appreciate y'all parents for doing it the right way. It's a lot of people that they can't even get a ride to practice. I'm not trying to be funny, but yeah, he said y'all crib too big for the just for y'all, but that's a blessing, JYM. When every day you wake up in there, you gotta be happy, be blessed. Be like, man, my parents, they really did their thing, yo. They got me in a mansion right now. They got me going to the Bahamas. They right now. Cause these are the things like I grew up with a lot of people that they never would ever had that opportunity to. Like some dudes, I'm telling you, they couldn't even get a ride to practice. They got a ride with somebody else there and back. So your parents did the right thing. They put their resources together and they had a beautiful family. That's what life is about. They didn't rush nothing. Cause there's people that have families, but they don't have no resources. Y'all got a gaming room. You said a house too big. Like, you're blessed, bro. Every day you in there, you should be happy, bro. I don't care what you got going. Just be like, dang, man, I'm in a nice crib, bro. Cause when you get older, you gotta get on your own. Like they gonna have you right if you was a good kid. Keep being a good kid. Yeah, you, your brother, and your sister. You know what I mean? Just be good kids, cause your family, they put their resources together and they made the right thing happen. That's the right way to do it. That's why when the dude asked me if I had a girlfriend, it's like me having a girlfriend is selfish if my money ain't good. Cause I can't maintain that relationship for too long if my money's not right. When you get a girl, you're not really supposed to be struggling, bro. She not supposed to be struggling. Y'all supposed to be Gucci. Only thing y'all supposed to be worried about is having a family or having fun. Shout out to your parents, JYN. Real talk. This how it's supposed to go. Cause you got a stress-free life. Why? Cause they got the foundation laid. So that being said, there's a lot of people that don't got that foundation laid. They fighting all the time. They don't have enough resources. And your parents give y'all bread because they got that set up. They don't want y'all to go out there and eat. These are the things every family should have. A nice structure like this. That way, kids would be happy. I'm telling you. You know? So shout out to your mom and dad, man. Every day you see them, just be like, look, I'm happy I got these parents. Be thankful you got them parents, boy. I'm telling you, from playing sports, some of my homies, they couldn't even get a ride to practice. They mom at the house, though. She ain't got no car. Yeah, you gotta put your bread up, man. That's stacking resources. Put your bread up, man. Don't touch the bread. Yeah, your family, bro, they did it right. Most people family, bro, they got broken structures, bro, so it affects the kids. Like, your parents, they did the right thing. Like, you excited for your birthday. You happy for your birthday. You geeked up. Cause you know, like, I'm about to have a good birthday. Cause my family, my dad and my mom, they got me. Like, other kids, it's not the kids' fault. But the parents ain't set them up to where it's supposed to be a good time. You feel me? They rushed it. They resources weren't right. They living conditions wasn't right. You know, so all that is important, man. When your family set all that up, it's like all you gotta do is be a kid. That's it, JYN. Just be a kid, like be a decent kid. Listen to your family, your parents. They giving you what most don't have. Like growing up, like, you know, my OG was always there, But it's mad times I had to take the bus because he got to work. I'm talking about the city bus, you know, because it was really just him. So just going through that, me and my homies to take the bus, but his kids, they ain't never took the bus. Why? Because they got a structure that even if their dad can't, drop them off, the mom can, because they got that set up already. That's like the best setup. I don't want to be on a city bus with these dudes. These dudes is weirdos on the city bus. But it's stuff that I had to experience to where I'm just like, nah, forget me. It's younger kids on there, younger females on there with their babies. Why are they on there with their young newborns on the city bus where there's, reckless people? Why? Because the guys they had the baby with, he didn't have the structure set up. He didn't have his money right. Y'all even got a cleaner, boy. You good? You in a mansion, JY. I'm telling you. You gotta be happy every day, boy. When you go to bed tonight, you got a bodyguard. You lit. You wake up tomorrow, be like, man, thank you, God, for my parents. Just say that every day. Cause I'm telling you, you in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? You in a safe neighborhood. Y'all got protection. Yo, dad, the police sergeant. If anything go down, the whole force got your back. James, what's up? So you're blessed, man. It's kids, boy, they stand with their grandma in the hood. Their house probably costs close to 600,000 and up. But be thankful, bro. You in a good situation. That's because of your parents. Structure, resources. They got you living good, family. And they did it the right way. It's a lot of people, families that should have done it the right way. And as a result, they don't have the best life or setup, and you can't blame them. You just gotta blame the structure that they family didn't set up. That's why a lot of people struggle sometimes, you know. But the parents, as I'm not a parent right now, but that's why I'm trying to get my money right before I do become a parent. Cause I see plenty of people who never got their stuff situated, no nice house or safe house, not enough resources, and they got kids and they struggling, bro. And they're gonna have to struggle for a while until they can get to the position I'm talking about. But there's no telling how long that's gonna take when you already have a family. Yeah, when you already have a family, it's like you already gotta have all your stuff ready. You gotta have a house already. You gotta have enough money put up, you know, because you could lose your job and anything can happen. So you gotta have that structure set up, man. Resources. A lot of dudes, like I said, a lot of dudes, they'd be like, man, my girl went over there and she was messing with a bro just because of his money. You're 100% right. She might not even like the guy, but he had the resources. He has a better structure. My man probably got 2 cribs. Shorty's over there. She got a chef. She don't got to clean. I mean, what do you want her to do? Not take that option? Like, this is the life everybody wants for real. Imagine you take yourself, for instance, forget your girl. Imagine you can go stay in a spot. You got a chef. You got a maid. You ain't got to clean. You in a mansion. You in a safe spot. Like, you not living there? Stop it. You living there. Nah, Jay, you gotta chill. You can't be saying that type of